Hi, all. This is Quita with the Quitassential Life, and I am doing a get ready with me video today. Going to celebrate with my sorority sisters, my line sisters. It is our 37th anniversary. 34 women at Howard University. So I'm setting the mood with the candle, and you know I got to have my coffee. The dress on the door behind me, that's what I'm wearing. And now we ready to get started now that we've had some of that. Speeding through some of this. And I am just working on the eyebrows first. My eyebrows are crazy and curly. So I have to do something to sort of lay them down. I end up still trimming and cutting them and plucking a little bit. And I mix colors to try to get the color that I want. That's an Auburn regular Maybelline pencil. And this is Tattoo Studio that gives you it has the 3 little felt tips to give you some kind of look of hairs. And that's what I'm working on right now. So you see colors blending. I usually start with the lighter Auburn color to the darker, and I always go back, and after I've done most of my face, do my brows again. I do that. I'm cleaning up my brows now with some just regular drugstore concealer, and I had a wayward hair that I added some mousse to because it kept getting in the way. So we are just priming our lids as we cleaned up, and I am going in with a little bit darker color to clean up the top, and just blend that in a little with my damp sponge. And I need to set some of that with a little bit of powder. I'm using the e.l.f. finishing powder there just to do that. Then we have one of my BH Cosmetic eyeshadow palettes, and I am putting a brown color in the basic crease, and then going with a darker color. I am going to do a high cut crease because I have lots of eyelid to work with. So this is going to be a higher cut crease. I'm adding some more reddish tones towards the side. That's out of my Morphe 35M palette. And putting the base that I'll end up putting some white across in order to cut the crease. So that's what I'm doing now, just sort of blending colors together. So we'll have that darker effect at the top while I do the cut crease. I'm putting a little bit of an orangey, sunshiny color on the top of all of that brown and reddish. I'm showing you my little diamond shaped suction cup brush cleaner. You just suction that to the table or whatever surface you're working with, and you can just dust off excess product and don't have to use as many brushes. So now I am working on cutting the crease to my liking. You notice I put some bright pink in the tear duct, but we'll go back over that later. And since I'm still cutting the crease, I'll go back because I'm losing some of my brownish reddish color that I still want to be there. That was a NARS concealer that I was using. Now I'm going to the Juvia white color to put on my cut crease. And this is my Anastasia palette, and I'm using the orange and purpley color from there in order to fill in what I'm doing with my high cut crease. Going back and forth between my Morphe palette and my BH Cosmetics. And now for the wonderful pink, I'm using the Sweet Pink from Juvia because I wanted that to stand out. So I am blending that. And I'm using a different BH Cosmetic palette for the highlighting of the brow bone. I think I might have a little problem with palettes, y'all. I'm a palette junkie. So now we are moving on to the face. I'll come back to the eyes, but I'm just putting the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer on, and this is the brush that actually is the application for that. I love it. Distributes evenly. And now I am going in with my NARS foundation, really sticking to the, not really putting much product under my eyes because I will be concealing there. And y'all, you know these lights are hot, okay? Plus I use that to sort of dry the first layer and then put another layer of foundation on. I don't add more product when I'm doing the forehead. I just use what's on the brush. So I am using my which concealer is this? NARS concealer to just conceal in those areas where you want the highlights to hit your face. So that's under the eye, right in the middle of the forehead, down the nose, top lip, chin area, and a portion of the cheek. Now I am using my Urban Decay Skin for contouring, and I saw Nikki doing a tutorial on Instagram where she was trying something she saw on TikTok where you put the contour a little higher, basically where you would normally put the blush, I'm sorry. So I'm trying that to see how it lifts your face. So I am putting contour and pointing out where it is. I've got 2 lines around the jawline where I will put a lighter color in between there, as you can see, and then blend all that in. So we are going in with a brush to do the blending. And blending is your friend. I use a brush first and then I go in with the damp sponge also. And taking the curlers out of my hair. This is an Amazon unit. It's 24 inches. I was going to film putting that on, but that was a disaster. We'll have to do another video with that. Now I'm just taking some powder and filling in areas where the lace is to make it look more natural. And I'll blend that in later. We're about to hit the lashes. And I always line my actual lash like I'm putting on liner with the glue. I use a black glue and I put some on the actual lash as well. As you can see, I'm blowing that to dry it some. Just putting those on. Then I pinch the skin together, and actually since this glue is waterproof, this holds pretty well. These lashes will stay on for several days without me having to do much of a touch-up, if anything. Usually at the inner corner. And we are now putting our cat eye liner in place. And this is where I go back and I'm using the brown that's in the BH Cosmetics palette to create some hairlines in the brows that you saw. And I have that little fan to help me because it is hot, y'all. I'm sweating. But you see I'm just touching up the brows from having put my foundation on. and still blending. I'll keep looking up because I'm looking at the clock because I got to go. Showing you that was me and we were getting to the venue, so you can see my eyes there. Y'all, I was running late, so this is me after the event coming back. I think it did pretty good. This is just some stills of the dress, me in the dress, and here I have already taken off my dress and gotten some comfortable stuff, and I'm showing you how well the makeup held up. I didn't get a chance to give you a close-up of the eye and how high that cut crease is, so that's what I wanted to do here and show you how I did that multicolored higher cut crease, because I've got a lot of eyelid to work with. So what do you think? Makeup held up pretty good. I'm liking my little high cut crease there. This is really the final look, even though I've already taken off my dress. So I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me, and come back again soon.